Hey everyone, it's Buzzard here, and we're back with another RTS SiegeUp game. Now, this time we're going to be playing a map called Mountain Pass, and it is a 3-player map where I'm actually playing as the black team, which is in the middle, red is at the bottom, and blue is at the top. So already we can see that there's a bunch of our production facilities already placed, with some farms as well. And we have a few units guarding this path towards our base, with some archers on the cliffs and some ballistas and catapults along the way as well. Maps like this really speeds up the game in terms of having to just gather resources and then building the units that you want, because you already have the buildings already there, there's already farms. Plus I guess there's some units there you could just use straight away if you want to send them into the enemy. So right now I'm just gonna go and see if I can find exactly where red is, and going along this mountain path, it definitely feels like the map maker really tried to make it winding like a mountain, and they have the cliffs there as well. So it does give that impression of like a mountain pass, I suppose. And soon we're going to see exactly what units red has already, and yeah, let's see what's going on here. And at this point the red's forces are going to engage with ours, and we don't have like a big army, but what we do have is these heavy swordsmen, which should be quite tanky to deal with their own infantry. So we'll have enough just to poke our way through and see what their army looks like. Alright, so we can see a group of soldiers there and a whole row of archers. So I'm just gonna bring some of my other idle troops over here and just to reinforce. And yeah, they're just waiting here. So yeah, we definitely need a lot more troops to take on this army, but I think it's best to just retreat a bit, and we'll just gather up a bunch of more units to have a proper battle. I should be able to keep these crossbowmen alive. There's only like a little bit of health left for the enemy soldiers here, so anyway, I haven't actually encountered blue yet, so I'm just trying to figure out exactly where they are. So they're meant to be above my starting position somewhere, and I'm just trying to figure out, yeah, like the path to find their base. So I'm just using one crossman and exploring the map to see, yeah, where they are. It does look like it's a bit of a windy path to get there. There's like a bunch of stairs and like a bridge now to cross. Still haven't found them yet, so yeah, but I suppose these stairs are where you're meant to go. There's just a lot of different levels, I suppose. Okay, so I just ended up finding like the edge of my base, so not exactly where blue is, but we'll just keep going. Meanwhile, I've gathered enough units to go and push red's base now, so hopefully we'll be able to take them out. There's a lot of archers here and some catapults as well. Really need to take them out because they do a fair bit of splash damage, so need to take them out pretty quick. But yeah, we're kind of just like walking past all these archers, and looks like we're just going to take out the catapults pretty easily. We've got 5 heavy swordsmen now. It's going to be pretty close, actually. Yeah, this might not actually be enough. So we'll have to send in a third wave to finish off this red force. Well, red comes in for an attack though, and they're actually going through the path where there's a bunch of archers and other units on the wall, so they're kind of getting picked off right now. Well, at least some of the units anyway. The catapults here are actually pretty good at countering the archers, because the archers do so little damage to the catapults. Red's attack here is dwindling now. They've got 2 catapults and 1 crossbowman. So I have some reinforcements coming, so I think that should take care of this attack, which is a really good defensive position that the black team actually has, because this wall here is like really good at having a line of defense for red to even come up. Alright, and now trying the third attack on red. This time I have 9 heavy swordsmen, but the enemy has definitely dwindled in numbers. There's not too many troops anymore, not even any catapults that I can see. So for sure I think this time we'll be able to take them out now. Yep, it's pretty easy cleanup there compared to the last two, but yeah, definitely didn't have enough the previous 2 attacks to take everything down. And now it's just to take out these last final units and even have some reinforcements on the way, but yeah, I think everything's going to be dead before they arrive. So red really doesn't have they're in this sort of corner of the map where they don't really have access to fish, even though there's the ocean there. So yeah, they're very tucked away here. I think if you played as red, it would be a lot more challenging than if you played as black, as I'm doing right now. So yeah, that's the castle down, and they just have a few more buildings before they get wiped out. And my reinforcements arrived. It's just a cleanup party at this point. Yep. And the last building to beat them, which is the workshop. So yeah, there's no fish around. And there we go. Red is now defeated. Alright, so we're now back to trying to find blue. And it's a bit strange because they haven't attacked us yet. So I think what's happening here is that if the pathing to find the other opponents is too difficult for the bot, they don't end up actually attacking. So what I suspect is happening right now is they would have built some units, but they're all just sitting at the base and they're just waiting for us to come. So we have a pretty massive army, like 36 swordsmen and a few other units, but I think this will definitely take them out first wave once we find them. So yeah, there's a lot of stairs. I guess we're like going over the mountain in a way, but here we go, we found blue now and they're just standing at the stairs. So yeah, I think that pathing thing might have been an issue for the bot in terms of attacking. They just couldn't find my base essentially. So they just kind of just stopped there because they're not guarding any gold mines or metal mines at all. Alright, so it's definitely a trek to go to their base here. Going across another bridge. Let's see where they are. So again, this is like a very snaking path. I see, like, I'm up against the edge of my base again and going over this cliff area to this green pasture. Let's see. Should be able to find them very soon. Alright, well, I see a worker, there we go. So the base must be a bit further north up here. Yeah, so there's some units there. And probably just down those stairs would be where the base is. Yeah, so that's the farm. Alright, so there should be a bunch of units just waiting for us here. And yeah, so they have a bunch of cavalry and it's a big mess right now. Lots of archers in the back as well, but we definitely have a pretty big army ourselves, and then yeah, these archers are melting, and so did the cavalry. So yeah, that's a bit anticlimactic. I think the battle with red was a lot more close since I had less units when I attacked. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this map. If you'd like to play it, it is called Mountain Pass, and I think it is either on the best, when you go into the custom maps, there's the best tab, and I think it's either on the first page or the second page. But yeah, I think if I played again, I would play as either red or blue to have more of a challenge, because black by far had the biggest advantage. But yeah, that'll do it for me. If you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.